What's up, guys? Today is the 29th of September, 2021. This is raereinhartz here. I'm back from being MIA for a minute. I've had a lot of struggles going on in my personal life that I'm now working through and ready to bounce back at 110%. So, that being said, we're just going to do some housekeeping on things going on. I have made new business cards. Ooh, so cute. I have a phone number now for my readings, as well as my website domain has changed from raereinhartz.blog to raereinhartz.com. I'm going to be continuing to post blogs on occasion, but the website itself will function more as a hub for my business now, for readings and sessions and services, as opposed to just being a blog. So that's why I'm transitioning the domain name to something else. Here's my little business card here, and you probably can't read that because my camera won't focus. But my number, if you'd like to schedule readings, is 857-230-0215. I have a Linktree link that shows kind of like all the links to my social media and all ways to email me, pay me, and all that jazz. It's just Linktree, linktr.ee/raereinhartz, and then obviously my email is always raereinhartz@gmail.com. I am in the process of marketing myself more, working on branding my business. And I haven't been putting out a lot of YouTube content, and I apologize for that, for multiple reasons. So first off, a lot of things have been going on. Last year in 2020 was a big year for a lot of people. That Saturn-Pluto conjunction messed up a lot of people's lives, and in all kinds of ways. I am no exception to that. So in the process, I'm bouncing back and trying to just launch everything all over again. Also, I have been reluctant to post YouTube content because unless it's purely my educational episodes, I'm getting censored a lot, primarily due to the content in which I talk about. I talk about occultish, hidden, secretive kind of things, very Neptunian kind of themes, and due to the ongoing Pluto and Capricorn trends of controlling the status quo and the narrative, it's been a little bit more difficult. I'm sure some people know exactly what I'm talking about. To speak your mind and talk about truth, really, is all I can say. But anyway, so where am I going to be producing content, and where can you find it, and what will it be? So I have my Plutonian Confessions podcast I launched a couple years ago. I think I'm still in the process of thinking about it because it's Mercury retrograde and I'm giving myself time to really flesh the ideas out. But I'm leaning towards using Anchor and producing a new podcast to link to my website, the raereinhartz.com website. And primarily what I will be focusing on is I want to do transits and current events with an occasional wild card episode, and in general just kind of going over general transits month by month. So it's kind of like a monthly podcast on your Farmer's Almanac, but we're going to apply the transits to sociological themes and all that jazz. I'm in the process of working on that, hoping to, when I launch any of that, all the news and links and all that will be on raereinhartz.com. I will probably post an update video here as well. Just I'll do that for all you guys that watch this on my YouTube. As for my educational content on here, I know that's where I get a lot of my views at. My long-term goal, which I hope that I'm getting closer to actually achieving, is to launch online classes. Nothing huge, but just like a handful of people. Where I'll teach them my techniques depending on their level of experience with astrology, and then kind of fine-tune their prediction techniques, their interpretation techniques, so I can teach them to read astrology too. Because as Pythagoras said, know thyself, and you'll know the universe and gods, aka know what's going up in the cosmos, know yourself, and you'll be in your best position for success. For you to do your best and work through challenges and take advantage of opportunities that come around, you need to know what's going on, the game plan. The game plan is being able to read astrology for yourself and know when you should and should not do things. That being said, for those who are interested in my services, who need readings from me, anything like that, that is what the website raereinhartz.com will be primarily used for at this point. There will be links to like my blogs and my other social medias like towards the bottom, but I'm just going to do like a simplified one page website where you can contact me, schedule consultations, find my podcast, all that kind of jazz. I also am going to enable like comments and stuff on my website, because I really would like people to get involved, and WordPress is not censoring my content as YouTube is, as Facebook is at this current time. I'm actually banned on Facebook again. It is what it is. So yeah, that's just kind of my housekeeping. I'm back in full force, and I think the last few years, as some of you have been, supporting me and following me, thank you for that. I've been kind of going through like my trial and errors with things. That's why I started some things and I didn't completely finish them, or, I thought I was doing this and then I didn't really stay with it, or I wasn't consistent. I was just like, sure, I should have probably done trial and error secretly in the closet by myself, but I think it's okay. Everybody is not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and I'm not here to present myself as some sort of all-knowing, flawless person. So, thank you for all the support that I've had, growing with me, watching my content. I hope that you continue to support my content and grow with me, and I hope that I can turn around and use my abilities, my knowledge, to actually teach people and help people in the future. And so now it's more or less, instead of proving myself as I feel I have been throughout my Saturn return when I was really active on my YouTube, I think proving myself is done, and now it's time to implement what I can do and offer my contributions to the world. And whether that be through people, enjoying my insight on my podcast, my future podcast, signing up for my tutorial classes, my astrology classes, or basically consulting with me for advice. Those are going to be my goals there. And my brand is definitely number one at this point. So I'm just going to go. I don't know why I can't just finish this like normal. But bye. Goodbye.